Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I'm at the wrong table. See ya. Never mind. This is right.
You're watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with just two people, because one left, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm back.
It's too bad you're not here.
Well, I'm David Wong. I play Nines at Tabaxi Bard, who has just developed very strong opinions about property taxes.
I'm Nicole Bates. I play Soria Ansul, who has no opinions about taxes at all because she's never encountered them.
And I'm Greg. I'm playing Ulset Ralph, a Furbog fighter.
And I'm Alexis Bates, your trusty dungeon mistress. We have our usual couple of announcements for you this week, so take it away, Nicole.
Speaking of usual announcements, something you can usually do is go to patreon.com/Dyson Dungeons.
Do that.
Usually you can go there unless your internet's down. On our Patreon, you can do a variety of things. We have a variety of tiers that you can subscribe at. You get behind-the-scenes things like our special improv episodes, and it's the best way to support our show. So check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Dyson Dungeons.
Thanks. I hope that when you go there, it's one of the times when you can usually do that.
Usually.
Mm-hmm. What else do we usually talk about?
Well, we usually talk about our sponsor, Geekified. Geekified is a tabletop gaming store out of Vinton, Iowa, that takes online and, of course, in-person orders for all of your tabletop role-playing game needs. So not only tabletop role-playing games, they also do card games, traditional board games, and some painting supplies and miniatures. So you can head on over to their store in Vinton, Iowa, if you're in the area, or you can use their website, geekifiediowa.com, and place an order online, and it'll be shipped right to you. And with that, Dungeoneers, let's roll. Last week on Dice and Dungeons. One full day, having been spent in Drogmara, Midnight Brunch felt a tiny bit more familiar with the city and its sprawling streets. They spent the night at the company of Blade's house and dreamt of a fanciful life nestled into a high estate on Mountain Unity, each with their own corner of the estate, or in Soria's case, the grounds. And we rejoin them as the party wakes after a restful slumber, and the sun rising on Drogmara for a new day.
It is a new day, and I had a restful slumber. How about you?
Are we in the same room? I thought we got separate.
He
rooms.
walked into your room.
I walked into your room to say that.
That does sound like a very Ulseth thing to do.
A respectful distance into the room.
When he opens the door, does the light hit my face?
Yeah.
I throw a pillow at the source of the light.
Oh, good. At least you didn't evaporate into a pile of ash.
Wrong universe.
You know,
I just start sparkling in the sun.
if you watched the improv for this, which won't release on our Patreon for several months from this point,
You are going to love that
then
show.
you're going to really get that joke.
Yeah, you'll have
For
to travel in
everyone.
time.
It's always good to reference the improv.
For everyone, you're not going to get it. So,
When I throw my pillow, what do I need to hit the intruder?
A ranged attack.
My AC is 20.
It'd be
Oh, I might actually beat that.
like plus dexterity.
It's you're just throwing something.
Just like
Just dexterity.
Yeah.
That's all you get to add.
I don't think you're trained in.
Well, I got.
I think you're trained in pillow.
What do you mean I'm not trained in pillow? I have spent half my life on a pillow.
Not throwing.
Yeah.
Got an 18. I feel like his armor class should be a disadvantage. For
Has he
pillow,
put his armor on for the day?
Yeah, probably. Do you think he leaves his room without being fully armored?
Why would I do that? You missed
See?
with your pillow.
Oh, fair.
I think that it would be fair to say that the pillow can hit you. It just does no damage.
I grab the pillow as it comes toward me using my reflexes.
You're not a monk.
Do I have to do a save for that? Do I have
If
to
you
do like
want
a
to try to
dexterity
catch
save?
the pillow, I
Yeah.
don't know why we're getting into this.
He woke
But
me up. I'm very aggravated.
You would. I'm gonna call that an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Yes.
20. Dirty 20.
So you catch the pillow. You're out now under dodgeball rules.
I'm not playing dodgeball.
Okay, you're out under dodge pillow rules too.
I take the pillow with me.
I realize that at some point they're going to be a couple hours before they come down, so I have...
They're arguing about dodge pillow.
Yeah, so I have breakfast, and I'm going to read through Berkelian's papers while I have breakfast.
Oh, what a
Once
wonderful idea.
Once I realize I'm hungry, I go to the elevator.
Yeah, a few hours.
And how long does that take?
Where's D100? 11 minutes.
Okay.
I take the stairs down. You, who are steward,
Yes.
I found this extra pillow.
She looks at it.
Covered
and I
in
go to the
orange hair.
buffet.
I shall return it to Mr. Nines at an appropriate hour. Thank you.
And I go to the buffet as well.
Okay.
What is that buffet? Just everything? Is it still just everything?
Yeah, it's always everything.
How many cereals are there?
Hot, cold, both.
Cold.
Just cold cereals?
Yeah.
I don't know, 4 dozen.
I have one from each in a bowl.
Just one piece of cereal for me?
From each.
Even the one with raisins in it?
Well, I just one piece
Oh, just one piece of cereal.
from
You know,
each.
I've heard of people doing like a soda suicide where you just take all the soda. I've never heard of someone just taking a bunch of cereal and just pouring it all into a bowl.
You've never done that?
You've never-
Sometimes,
Yeah.
No, I have never done that.
sometimes
She does
you
that
get a
a
box
lot.
of cereal,
Why am I
and you
not
get
surprised?
and you get to the bottom of it, and there's not enough for a bowl, and then you get like 3 or 4 of these boxes, and there's not enough for a bowl in either one of them.
No,
Wait.
So you just put them all together.
Why are you hanging on to like all of the little again bags? The first part of that premise makes sense. It's the rest of it, like,
That you're
and then I've
storing
been
it up.
then I've
'Cause
been
we grew up-
collecting all of the little bags so that when I have 4/4 of a bowl worth of bags,
4 different
I
kinds.
just pour it in.
Like
What
I
I
said, I
do-
had a couple hours to read through the papers for breakfast.
So when I just have that much, I just pull it out of the box. And I'm like, wow, I'm full, but this isn't worth saving. And I just eat that right then and there.
Oh, see, Lexi just chooses to mix cereals without having to have a reason to.
Well, since we're starting a new podcast, what interesting cereals have people eaten this week?
No, so
What do I read in the papers
Yes.
in this half day I
I
have?
become curious about what Zoria has found out about
I'm-
the papers.
What's in the breakfast tubes?
The only thing in the
Cereal.
tubes is
Pre-mixed water, milk and cereal.
is Dole paste.
Wait. Pre-mix milk and cereal?
Yeah, it comes out like in a
Like in a
chunky
paste?
wet. No.
Remember when the cereal manufacturers made those bars that were that concept?
Yeah. It was,
Why did they do that?
What are you talking about?
It's just
It
a
was
bar
like
of cereal.
cereal
And it has
bars with
this-
like this milk?
Yeah, this like milk substitute that's like in between the 2 layers, and it's like it's a bowl of cereal in bar form. You do not remember this?
No, and thank God.
I'll see if I can order a box for you. You'll be like 10 years old.
Please don't.
So, you who are Zoria,
Yeah.
have you found out anything of interest from reading these papers while we were talking about other things that are irrelevant to the progression of the show? Mm-hmm. What did you find?
A lot of cool stuff.
Can you share?
No.
It's secret?
I don't know what it is yet.
Well, I'm going to plan my day.
What do I find in Brokillian's papers?
No. He wants to plan his day.
No,
Okay.
I'm just planning my day while you're finding
Like
out.
in your head.
We need to
Yeah.
know what you're planning. So please.
Step one.
I need to
Or-
tell
Find out
you.
what the papers are.
Find out what the papers are from Zoria. Go to the Register of Deeds and register our deed, because that's what you do there. That's why it's called that, right?
No, it's called the town hall.
Well, the Register of Deeds is that's the location, not the thing. And then at some point, I want to go to the University History Department to find out about the Order of Romardin. In between, there might be a pretzel.
What kind of town was this again? It's like it's not pretzel, it's not pizza.
It's Cosmopolitans.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's just there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My day's planned. Now what?
So
Is the guy making omelets, does he have a weird quirky personality? Maybe some sort of mundane magical item that he uses for his everyday use?
Maybe a tragic backstory.
Strong opinions what
I have
happened to
literally
Furman?
described the kitchens here as everyone in them has a magical, like a kind of mundane magical item.
Oh, okay. What is the current omelet guy using?
Oh, the current omelet guy?
Yeah. Or
He's-
girl.
He's using a pan for the omelets, and you can flip stuff in it, and then it always like lands back.
My spatula does that.
If you put it with the spatula, do they cancel each other out?
Or did they double come back?
Do you get
two
two
flips?
of each? Do you get two of each item every time you do that?
I don't think. It might do 2 flips.
Yeah, just a double flip.
Double flip in the sky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Omelet guy, what's your
I've
name?
had about 3 days now to get through these papers.
I'm never gonna get my omelet.
No.
I forget exactly where you left off on reading these papers. I know that you've read them a bit.
Let me go back to my notes.
Because there are a lot of things in there.
All right. So my notes so far. Brokillian moved to the tower 6 years ago. It was a former mining office. Wants to make a mark, influence Chimerian Republic. 5 years ago, he mentions the Tashira Noon. They were interested in making a connection. Month and a half later, decided to learn about Tashira Noon. Invited them to Ironvale. People suspect they have been hiding Fervin tech. Could be tied to Fervin's demise. They could see him as a threat. Republic a threat? No. Faith they won't betray him, but keeps them close. Months later, he's nervous their emissary hasn't returned. Went to Cormer, met with people. Charno was met with. She indicates disturbing rumors, access to technology and magic beyond them. He pushes forward. That's my notes.
Okay.
So Brokillian was brought in the Tashira Noon, but has
Reservations and
maybe opened a proverbial can of worms.
possibly.
Okay. I didn't hear you talk about anything with Fervin. So I believe...
The only thing with Fervin in there is that he suspected that the Tashira Noon might be related to Fervin disappearing.
So... I shall continue summarizing these passages for you. As you continue reading through the journal, Brokillian speaks sort of broadly about his growing relationship with the Tashira Noon. That he seems to have proven himself... he describes it as capable, but then puts a parentheses with a question mark next to it. And it seems to indicate some sort of doubt about what exactly that Tishiranoon think of him at this point. But you find out that he's actually been given an invitation to visit them. Previously, he'd sent people in his stead, but he receives another invitation to their location, which they haven't revealed to him. This time, he decides to take them up on it. And he notes that a date hasn't been set, but they said it will happen very soon. So be ready to leave. You won't have much notice. He remarks that this is concerning, given that he still doesn't fully trust them, and this is a rather basically a dangerous sounding way. He seems to take a little bit of a break, and there's not much entry for like 3 weeks. And then he makes a note that he's just returned home from several weeks in Costeria. Too tired now, but wanted to record my arrival. We'll divulge more later. Then a couple days passes, and there's another entry. This time he talks about the unexpected state of their Costerian residencies. First, he hadn't expected them to be near the ocean. But indeed, they had a cliffside view.
That does hear it now.
Yes. He wasn't ever able to discern whether this was a headquarters or simply an outpost of theirs. But it seemed to be quite fully supplied and large. So he suspected that there's at least a strong possibility that this is their headquarters. He noted that there's an unusual amount of fervent technology here. Although it does seem to be a bit of a cobbled together bit of work. Nothing here has been designed for the purpose that it is being applied for, save for the fervent weapons that they have. Most of the commanding officers within the Tishiranoon carry some sort of fervent weapon. And he noticed them trying to forge a fervent crystal. Like, melt it down. Shape it. Not really melt it, but heat it to a point where it's shapeable. It's more accurate to say. But they could not find any heating point at which it became a shapeable metal. So he's unsure of what to make of that. He didn't see any sort of laboratory, although he suspected that there must be one somewhere, given the amount of fervent technology that they have captured. There were piles of old fervent pumps and engines laying around without any use, not being tied to anything. His contacts spoke at length that they are fascinated by these things. Fascinated by how enthralled the rest of the world was by Fervent and his technological innovations. Intrigued by how quickly people could become almost enslaved to their uses. That people forgot their skills when given these weapons, when given these pumps and these engines. that they too had fallen prey, they said, to the allure. The weapons more powerful, more deadly, with less purpose and less training. He noted that he is absolutely sure that their order is one of complete religious zealotry, although he doesn't quite understand what their religion is. He ends this entry by saying his partnership now worries him more than before, although he fears for his personal safety less. A few more days pass. He notes that he's received a communication from the Tishira Noon, asking for something to be brought to them, although they fail to specify what, he notes. Only that they will send emissaries with more information. You know that the date of this is fairly close to the date you left to try to sneak yourselves into the Korma Republic. There's only one more entry after that, saying that the Tishira Noon are fairly certain that they cannot remake any of this fervent tech without a magical item they believe can be found on an island in the ocean.
That really narrows it down.
He says that they refuse to give him coordinates to the island, that he is to sail with the Tishira Noon, but lead an expeditionary force when they arrive. He's no idea where this is supposed to be. Brukelian isn't much of a sailor, but he has captained a vessel a few times in his life. So he's not a complete stranger to what the task at hand will be. And he's never heard of an island at the coordinates that they gave him. When they finally gave him a heading, at least. And that's the last entry.
Then what happened to him?
He became a shirt.
Oh, a stylish one at that.
Those are his personal journal entries.
Well, I'll tell you what I read about
And what
after I figure out if Nine's got his omelet.
Am I still arguing with the omelet chef?
You?
Yeah.
Arguing with someone?
Yeah.
About food?
Oh, yeah.
No, you wouldn't,
Oh, I'm just patiently waiting for my omelet.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, once I see everything's fine with Nines, I'll tell you everything I read.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it all.
I think you should.
Well, so what is your conclusion from all of that? What is it that Brukelian and the Tishira Noon were seeking?
Oh, clearly they were going to on Risto
Yes, that is
to
where
get
we
the
met them.
Orat Mall, which was what he was trying to do when we met him.
So the Arat Mall is
The artifact.
that particular Arat Mall, not just any
well-
Arat Mall.
I think they wanted as many as they could get their hands on.
Oh, that is why they were collecting many.
Yeah.
And for somehow they felt because they can use Arat malls to change things.
Yes, and remember, and in his keep, they were pushing the Rasati to create new parts for Fervent Tech using them.
So, Nicole, this is something that Soria would know and be able to infer that you as a player probably wouldn't be able to infer so easily. You know that the Orat Malls,
Nines is the one in for gone.
you know that the Orat Malls respond to the clan members who are associated with that clan's Orat Mall.
Yes.
And that others may use them, but not nearly as effectively. The
'Cause
Orat Mall that you all discovered on Risto,
that was artificial.
and it seemed to respond plenty well
You
to any of your commands when working together.
right.
Because we're pure of heart.
Go with that.
Which is a distinct difference from a
Right.
clan's Orat Mall.
Because we traditionally believe that the clan Orat malls are sort of a receptacle for our souls after we die and things like that. So that's why we think that they operate that way. But, yeah, but this one was made by, I'm having a brain fart. Cool hat guy.
I didn't
Nice.
think it.
No.
That's his name now, Cool Hat
Cool
Guy.
hat guy.
No,
God, why am I blanking on his name?
I don't know, because he's like the founder of your.
It-
He was just one of the side stories of my people.
It's more fun to watch you struggle.
I'll just pull up my notes.
Just
So,
CHG.
It's Jarella.
Jarella.
There you go.
Yes.
it was created by Jarella and others working together. Its behavior is different than other Orat malls, which you recognize. You would also, as a character, be able to surmise that perhaps that's why
They were
they wanted that.
because they wouldn't need the Risati to use it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Brukelion had clearly been capturing Risati for quite some time.
Is that why we found like 300 of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta catch them all.
So that they,
But
he could force them to use their Arad malls because they responded to their
if
clan.
he didn't need to have them specifically. Yeah. Okay. That makes some sense.
So yeah, Soria is able to work that out, and I figured
I figured
should
that
just-
out on my own, by the way.
I figured I should just hand that to you.
Thank
'cause
you.
That's one of those moments where your character would understand that, but the player might not be able to make that connection.
And we can't go into that much detail about the omelet I just got.
Let's hear about the omelet.
2
Well,
pages
what
of notes.
did you have on your omelet?
Oh, 6 eggs.
A 6-egg omelet.
No,
Yep.
6 eggs on the omelet.
Oh, okay. So
It's
there's
a 6
like
egg omelet, so it's an omelet with 6 eggs on top.
it's like a 3-egg omelet with 6 eggs on it.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Gotta get my
actually,
protein.
aren't they in it? Is folded in.
No, this is on top of. There's 6 eggs folded in.
Yep.
Okay. Is it just eggs and eggs and eggs?
Oh, no. Of course
Is it like spam, 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 and spam?
There's spam in there, but
Okay. So it's eggs, spam, spam, eggs, and
spam,
eggs.
onion, jalapeno, ketchup. A lot of ketchup in there. Mm-hmm. Just like too much
Like,
ketchup.
all of
They had
it's
to get-
dyed bright red.
They had to get a second bottle. But it flipped very well. It flipped very smoothly.
Twice.
Twice.
So spam is in this world.
Why?
Spam's in every world.
Yeah.
It's the Spider-Man of meat.
That is a very red omelet that you have there, Nine.
That's an upsetting sentence. I don't know why, but just the Spider-Man of meat isn't something I want to hear at the table or ever.
Well, if you go to a place that has the meats, do they have that?
God, I hope not.
No.
Oh.
Unless they give us money, then
Well, the town hall's closed. I look at
sleep
my
another
watch.
day.
And another day has passed in the city of Drogmara.
So
No, let's head to the town hall.
let's go to the town hall and meet the register of deeds.
Okay.
Is the saltworthy in the?
Do we-
in the
No, don't even
I
say
just
it.
want to know if they're
Yeah,
in.
they're there. They're in
They're
the
still
town.
there. No,
They're
I
in
thought
the city.
Yeah, but are they like in the company house?
I mean, they were. You saw them when you came in this morning. They left before you guys got up.
Yeah, they
You
have,
guys were
they have a
studying.
job, unlike some of us.
You guys were studying Brukellion's personal notes, and I'm also going to remind you that there are notes that you got from the alchemical labs as well that are separate.
Was that all of Berkelian's notes?
That's all of
Okay.
Berkelian's notes.
Well, let's go get our deed taken care
Well,
of.
let's,
Yep.
yeah.
While it's still open.
Do we have to register every deed we've ever done, like killing the fungal
I
dragon?
think it's just the one piece of paper.
Oh, okay.
Well, we would not know that for sure until we ask.
Yeah, we should ask.
Are you an expert in deed registration?
Hey, Stuart!
Yes.
Do we just, like, register that deed, or does it, like, mean our actions and stuff?
I'm sorry. You'll need to catch me up a bit.
Well, weren't you paying attention to our conversation?
I try not to.
Me too.
And so does
This
the
is
audience.
exactly why I need to send a message, and I just need to clue people into our conversation.
How much is traditional in this city to bribe a public official to have them approve of a deed?
Nothing. Public officials.
I'm sorry,
Should not
I
ever be
slide
bribed.
3 gold across the counter. How much is traditional to have an additional fee for personal services to have a paper filed?
She slides the gold back. None.
I take the gold.
No, what? Get your own gold.
For someone who
I
had
seem not able to
like
do that.
no money until a matter of months ago, Ulseth has really latched on to the concept of money.
Not very well, because I seem to not be able to acquire it at nearly the same rate as everybody else.
I
Well,
said
at least
you've
you have a
latched
bank
on-
account.
Yeah,
You latch on to the
I give
concept
Zoria
of
the
money.
3 gold.
Thank you.
I didn't say that you latched on to the acquisition of money.
That's
That is
true.
separate.
Okay, that's fair.
You're going to be a billionaire one day.
Yeah.
Just you.
Yeah.
So we go to the town hall.
Yeah, we head to the
Okay.
town hall.
Do we remember where it is?
Yes.
You do?
It's on the left side after the bridge, just down the way from the company house.
Well, we do that.
Yes.
How big is the line?
The line for what?
Registering deeds.
Yeah.
There's no line.
Wow.
Wow.
Where do we get? I just walk around saying, "Where do I register deeds?"
The person at the front desk says, "Oh, it's down the hall, on the right, the 13th door."
13.
Can you count that far?
Yes. It's
But
only-
can you walk that far?
Is there any stairs on the way there?
No, it's on this floor.
Oh, we'll be fine then.
Great.
Okay. Well, we
walk
go.
to the third-
We all
count the
do
doors.
a walk check.
1, I knock. 2, I knock.
I go to the 13th
Go
door.
to the 13th door.
Okay.
Then I go to the 14th door and knock. What's at the 14th door?
The 14th door is the bathroom.
Is it a nice bathroom?
Pretty nice.
Oh, I'll stop and
Is
use the
there
bathroom.
is there like an attendant there?
No.
Are the seats heated?
Attendant. No. The seats are not heated here.
I will stop and use the bathroom before the
Does-
meeting. I don't know how long this will be.
Always go when you have a chance.
So is this like do they have little like single-use soap bars, or is it like do they have liquid soap?
It's actually. So do you use the bathroom?
Yeah, I said I did.
Yes, we
all-
all use it.
Okay.
We didn't go before we left.
So the 4 of you use the bathroom, and you discover that the soap is built right into the hand washing process. The
Like it's mixed in the water.
tap is magical.
Oh.
I
Where's
steal
your
the-
crowbar?
Did you really have to say that? Couldn't you just say
So,
that there's a soap dispenser?
So
no.
a long time ago, I asked myself the question, if there's magic in the world, just like magic, you just had magic, I find most imaginings of a high magic world. And an example of a high magic world is something like Harry Potter. That's a high magic world, meaning that there's a lot of magic, it's very pervasive, very common. Low magic is something that's more like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings. In the high magic world, like the one that you guys are in, why wouldn't tons of things be magical? Why on earth would you have a soap dispenser if you could just magic soap right into the water and just do, and then it just stopped when it should stop because It's magic. There doesn't need to be a reason for it. It's just much more convenient that way.
I filled 2 bottles with soapy water.
Okay, you do that.
All right, is there a way we can like pry this out? Also, if you know how pipes work, I think.
Yes, and so, what
Like,
is your
how do we
point?
get this? I want this.
But if we take it, I wonder if we take it, if the water will continue to come out.
That's why I'm asking. Like, I'll get caught if I'm wet.
What?
If I'm all wet and we go in to get the deed, they'll ask, "Why is that cat all wet?" Then I
you'll
have to
say-
be like, I didn't steal something." If that's what you're implying,
Or that you were not on a wet gym horse.
that's a good cover. I'll just say I'm on a horse.
We can come back here after the deed.
All right, his persuasion check work on me. I take Crobashalar, and we're gonna try to get that sink out.
The whole sink?
Or just the tap.
Well, that seems irresponsible, doesn't it?
What, not having the whole
So
thing?
you want to take the whole sink
Is this
out?
like a counter sink where it's like built into the counter
Yeah.
though?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Why don't-
This is all... It's like a pretty nice public restroom.
I feel like this is the place where we might actually be arrested.
So I take my crowbar and I put it back into my
If you
jacket,
ever
'cause
need-
it works that way.
If you ever need soapy water, I have 2 bottles of it now.
What if I need more? You know how I am about washing my hands.
You know, fill a third
But you know
bottle
where to find it. I go back to door number 13.
and knock
No, I open the door
into someone's office who's in the middle of some work.
and walk in. What do I see?
There's a reception desk, and you know how a lot of public offices, they'll have like kind of a glass window and someone behind it.
So I
working.
recognize
It's like
this
that.
from like being the bank, ages and ages
Similar
ago.
to the bank in
The bank that was on the bank.
Nordfeld.
Yeah, I mean, it's not totally dissimilar to that. It's kind of
So-
similar.
I walk
vibe.
in, stopping my 3rd bottle of soapy water behind us.
So you who are behind the counter,
Yes.
I believe it is polite to ask you for your name.
Thomas?
Well, you who are Thomas behind the counter, we have come here to register a deed.
Do you need to transfer the deed ownership?
Yes. Zoria has nodded yes, so I will convey that information.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fairly simple. We need, of course, the deed itself, but we also need the, certificate of sale and transfer property signed and witnessed. Do you have those?
This deed is from before
Before people sign
those
things.
regulations were in place.
The deed is before the foundation of the city?
Yes, maybe.
Can we just show you the deed?
I pulled the deed out.
I'm happy to look at the deed. Quite old.
Be careful, it is quite fragile.
Found it in a cave.
You notice that he's actually wearing cotton gloves.
Oh, good.
Wow. Does he have
Wait.
extra glasses that automatically translate stuff?
Do you have extra gloves?
Yes.
Could I have a pair?
Sure.
Yes.
Have some cotton gloves.
Okay.
You notice that he is wearing a pair of sort of like low riding reading glasses.
Oh.
Yes. 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 This there's a name down here that some Ira. It looks like it's just a simple name. I can't make out the last name. It's just a bit of scrawl, but I can make out the first name is Ira. Do you have an order from Ira to transfer the property to you? Bill of sale, again, signed and witnessed.
His ghost gave it to us.
Did his ghost sign and witness anything?
There was a verbal statement.
Nothing in writing, and nothing from a
It was a ghost.
notary.
Did he bury himself with a notary? That would help us a lot right now.
It was a
Perhaps
ghost.
a last will and testament? Would,
This was the last will. His will was to give us the deed.
Well, yes, but usually a last will and testament would again be signed and witnessed by a public notary.
I do not think there was a notary in the cave, do you? I did not notice a notary.
Can we get a notary?
What is a notary?
And then do a seance where we can talk to Ira and then get permission that way?
Yes, I believe that would suffice. Yes.
Ah,
Oh, well, let's go get a notary and,
and a seancer.
yeah, a seancer.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Where's your nearest seancer? Is there one in this building?
Unfortunately, due to some recent budget cuts, we laid off our in-house seancer.
Oh. Perhaps then we can get a discount on the fee that the seancer
Yes,
is
the
now
private
unemployed.
market always makes things cheaper.
We just found that when she retired, there wasn't a need to fill that staff position. She only really had a use like 2 days a week at most, and it usually involved the nobles bickering about things. So we just decided it would be better to stay out of all that business.
Well, do you have her address?
No, she moved out of the city. I think actually she moved to Silsine.
Do you have a notary that is willing to accompany us?
Not in the office today. They called in sick this morning. But there's plenty of notaries around the city.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a simple fee, usually just a silver or two, and they're more than happy to witness something for you. Their offices are all over. So most of the private seancers are licensed notaries.
maybe
Oh,
the,
that is convenient. that we
maybe
could
the
have both.
steward can help.
The steward?
Oh, at the company of planes.
Oh, what do you need help with?
Oh, getting a notary and a
Seancer.
seancer.
Oh, well, you can head to. I just met her last week. What is her name?
I do not know her name either.
Claret. Claret.
Ah, like the wine.
Yes, similar to that. The Claret Labelle. She's Nividian, and she's been in the city for a period of just 2 or 3 years.
And she's a notary and medium.
Yes.
And where can we find her?
You can find her in the civic. Yes, the civic quarter. I think on Street 17, house number 465.
Is there any good restaurants over there?
There's good restaurants all over the city.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I mean, do you have one you recommend?
In that area?
Yes.
I'm not particularly familiar with that part
So-
of town, but I am more familiar with restaurants nearby and on the southern edge of the city against the wall. That's where I live.
Is there any other paperwork we'll need while we're getting this?
Well, can I see the deed once more? I want to verify the property. Forgive me, my ancient Drogmara's a little rusty. I don't deal with this very often.
Why not?
They should have bought one of those lecterns that translates things.
My apologies.
They can afford it.
Slides the deed back. On your property, there's a dispute.
What kind of dispute?
Well, you see, one of the nobles, they filed an injunction to seize the property, absorb it into their estate, on the grounds that it has been, well, in disrepair, an eyesore. and in the name of the public good, since it was serving, in their words, as a little piece of paper comes flying over towards him. Refugee location for the dregs of society peddling wares of villainy, lust, and miscreation. That's their words.
There was nobody there when
That's
we
what
visited
we were
but the
going to
bugs.
use it for.
So unfortunately,
No.
your property is now locked in a legal dispute.
So who do we have to take care of? Who's the filer?
It looks to be Lady Corina.
Is that
they
with a
live.
C or a K?
It is with a K. Lady Corina.
Are they left side of the property or the right side of the property?
What do you mean?
Well, they're neighbors, right? That's why they're so upset?
I don't know the address of Lady Corina of House Fortinau. Unfortunately, I don't have as good of a memory as I used to
Oh.
for all of the homes in the city.
What was your memory before?
I used to be able to recall nearly every location of every noble house in the city, and quite a few of the burgers as well.
They have burgers.
Unfortunately, I mean the social class of citizen of the city, not the food. I still know the food, most of the burger joints in the town.
Well, what's your favorite burger?
My favorite burger? Mm-hmm. I generally tend to like Arvan's burger.
Arbons. Let us go there for lunch. Could you look up the address of Lady Corina, since you have a registration of all of the deeds?
Yes, one moment. Jots down a couple of notes, snaps his fingers, and a little envelope-looking thing comes over. Is it up? Oh. Here, just write that down if you would. It's an address fairly nearby your home. And is there anything else that I can do for you? Unfortunately, you will need to settle this matter in court. You'll have to testify on the matter when a court date arrives, since you, in attempting to acquire the property, would be considered defendants against the action to seize the property. So it's tied up in legal proceedings, unfortunately.
What do you think happened to Fervent?
If I'm honest, I haven't given it much thought.
Why does no one think about this?
I know. We think about it all the time.
Are we done?
So
think
what do we
so.
need to do to initiate our part of this legal thing?
Well, why don't we first go get ourselves a notarized medium?
Oh,
to-
I must ask, you who are Thomas behind the counter,
Yes.
is there a particular form or format that we must use with our notarized statement from Ira?
I think the notary would be aware of that.
Simply a written statement is fine. There is no particular form that needs to be created for it.
Oh.
Just as long as it is witnessed and signed by a notary.
Alright, so let's go get lunch and then find a notary.
We get burgers. Are they good?
Yeah, tell me about this restaurant.
Are they good?
We have gotten the burgers. Were they good?
Let's
Yes, they
do
were
it.
good.
Okay, while we're eating it,
We walk too.
no, hey, I'm casting a spell here.
Oh.
I cast. I'm going to cast Skywrite while we're eating our burgers,
Okay.
and
Sure.
it's going to spell out over the city. Ask yourself, what do you think happened to Fervent? And it's just going to be in the sky for.
It just gets muddled with all the advertisement skywritings that are all over the city.
It is not that much of a hellhole.
But it's up there now.
Yeah, it's up there in big letters.
It'll be up there for an hour unless there's a slight
Storm.
breeze.
Or a dragon flies through it.
I mean, it's up there pretty undisturbed for about 5 minutes, and then there is quite a bit of like air traffic around here. There's dragons flying in and out of this city all the time, so it gets fairly disrupted fairly quickly. But you get a good 5 minutes of just ask yourself, what do you think happened to Fervin?
I think you'll probably get some people really thinking.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So we
go
to
to Street 17, house number 465.
where Clarette LaBelle resides.
Yeah, we go streets ahead.
Did you, this is a little off topic, I forget, did you stop by the front desk of the company house and pick up your chain shirt?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I
Okay, good. So, you head to the address, and you arrive at the LaBelle estate.
Is there a
I
bell
know.
on the LaBelle estate?
Yes.
Oh, you want to ring it?
Yes. I ring the bell.
Ding, ding, ding,
did. I ring it again.
ding, ding, ding.
Is it
I
the same?
knock.
Is it the same ring?
All right.
I use minor illusion to just like make a loud bang noise outside their house.
You do that? Is there something you're hoping to accomplish?
I thought we were just making noise.
Holman's like, oh, cool. Like, yeah, yeah.
Huh. That is a very rhythmic noise.
She just starts dancing, and she's like, we're making a band, right?
We don't know, making noise.
Am I a joke to you?
I walk in.
I mean, a little.
You walk in,
fair.
this is a private house.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not like
Oh, I walk
the
in
gate,
then.
the gate has not opened yet.
Oh, okay.
But someone is coming towards the gate.
Oh, good.
Do they look
I
friendly?
wave.
Do they look friendly?
Yeah.
Not particularly, no.
Are
What
they
do
well
they-
dressed?
Yes.
How well dressed? Threateningly well dressed?
Yes. Better than you.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's.
I spend a lot of money on that outfit.
Wow, he's probably wearing matching shoes then.
So. And I bet they don't keep expanding into giant clown shoes either. So they're not really that fancy.
I rock back and forth.
I stand away at a respectful distance. So is
They're
this,
gonna love that we came here to talk about property disputes.
So, you're farting.
No, my shoes are fine.
Is it your shoes are, you're farting your shoes?
Just a little.
Are you doing something with your shoes?
Wearing them.
Yeah, I'm wearing them,
Okay.
obviously.
I didn't know if this was screw on with the shoe stuff.
No, we're
No,
just waiting
no.
for this imposing figure to do the Willy Wonka
it's
walk
extremely well
all
dressed.
the way out to the gate here.
You know, they're just gonna walk out normally, but now I kind of like the idea of firmly planting a cane
Doing the twirl.
and then
the
sort of stumbling, acting like you can't walk without it, and then popping up. Mm-hmm. It's a classic move.
yeah.
I
So-
applaud. Should I actually do that?
When they reach the gate just normally, yeah,
No, they did.
Yeah,
They
you
did
could
the Willy Wonka thing. You know.
they hadn't done that.
You just said they did.
I said I was debating if they were.
Did they?
No.
Oh well, then I don't
Hello.
applaud.
Sir or ma'am?
Hello.
That's what I was expecting.
It's there's a gentleman on the other side, and they are, like I said, exceedingly well dressed. Yes.
Well, you who are exceedingly well dressed person,
Indeed.
we are here to see Clarette the seancer and notary.
Miss LaBelle.
And do you have an appointment?
Yes.
For now,
Right now. A walk-up appointment.
Ah. I shall see if Miss LaBelle desires to see you.
Let her know that Nines is here.
And we know important ghosts.
Which ghosts do you know?
Pirate King Ira.
I shall inform her.
I don't know if he was actually a pirate king, but he was just a really big time pirate.
He walks back into the house.
It sounded impressive.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can like
Do we
do? Is there like a?
Just start pry the number off the side of the game.
I wonder if they have like a little game where you like jump over the pegs, just like
So,
as a time, because it seems like slow service at this point.
Or is there like maybe one of those little libraries, but instead it's pies for Nines to steal? Take a pie, leave a pie sort of situation.
Yeah, do we smell any pies?
A pie library?
Yeah. A pie berry.
a berry pie?
Yeah, do we
You-
smell? Do we smell any pies?
Sure, why not? There's some pies.
Do it.
Yeah.
There's a bakery across the street.
Like,
Well, that's a crime to steal from
There's
them.
noble houses
is.
all around you. Well, not noble houses. You guys are in the, like,
The
Okay.
burger joint.
you're in the nice part of town, but not the noble part of town.
That's not McDonald's.
So-
It's Culver's.
Well,
We don't
there
do
are a few
brand names here, do
There are a
we?
few places like the one you're at, and that have like kind of a gated area, but a lot of them are more just like open to the street. So there are a few places that have like pies in the windows. There's a lot of houses around here.
Okay. How long do we have to wait? Should we do that in real
Yeah, let's do it in
time?
real time.
I stare at my watch until they come down.
Okay, it's about 10 minutes.
Oh, so
Should we-
I have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Is there like a less congested part of the sky where there's like less dragons flying?
Not that
around?
you. I mean, there are area like low, right over the building tops. Yeah. It seems within like about 30, 40 feet of the building tops, the dragons don't fly there.
I think it'd be very hard to read it if it's just like 30 or 40 feet. You have to walk pretty
yeah.
far.
Yeah, away.
I don't know. Is there like a? Do I see like a busy? Oh wait, we can just do it over. There's a main road.
Why don't you use Skywrite to make a bunch of O's for the dragons to fly through?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it could just be one long word. No.
Do like big numbers count at like if I do 15? Does
Quiet,
that count
Darth
as one
Vader.
word?
I'll say that you can do. You just want to make O's in the sky?
I want some O's, but also like scores with them.
Scores with them? What do you
Yeah,
say?
like if you go through this one, you get 15 points. If you go through this one, you get 25, but because it's a
So it'd
smaller
be
hole.
like O 15, O 25.
Like bingo, but smaller, bigger, and only the O.
I'll say that you can make 25 rings like that.
Oh, okay, well, I do that.
So you make a little course?
Yeah, make a little course.
Okay,
For the dragons.
sure.
And there's a start and an end. So I use those words and a bunch of O's.
Sure, you do that. The dragons start flying through them.
Yeah, well, that's how
It's
we
pretty
passed.
cool looking.
Yeah, that's good. Good thing you did that because this 10-minute wait was really boring.
Yeah, the 10-minute wait was.
Who was the fastest
We
dragon?
could have just time skipped it, but we instead
we
got
have to
this
do-
great dragon thing happening.
The attendant comes back. The madam of the house is unavailable today.
How
And-
much would it cost for her availability today?
The spirits have made her unavailable. You may return
She's been drinking heavily.
tomorrow. And guy's kind of glaring at Ulseth after that comment.
I glare back.
You may return tomorrow, barring any further words of discouragement.
What time tomorrow do you want us here?
Never is heard a discouraging word.
Have you been in the spirits?
And the sky is not cloudy. It is filled with O's.
You may return tomorrow. You will know the appropriate time on your own. Now, go away.
This is a public street. I can stand here.
Yeah. Why?
Actually, where you're standing is private property.
Oh, we back up 2 steps.
Still private property.
I take
How many steps do we have to back up?
Another 2 steps back.
About 4 steps back. Then you're in the street.
I take 3 steps back.
Still our property.
I put 1 foot on the street.
Still our property.
I like have my foot on the curb as I just keep looking.
Still the property.
I pull my foot back, but as I do, I extend it out to its floppiness. So it's still like on the ledge. It's kind of like
Remove your shoe from the property.
Well, this is all happening, and he's clearly distracted. I'll make myself look like the ghost of Ira. Oh,
Sure, yeah.
Like Bome, so I'll make my skin really like pallid blue, I guess,
Yeah,
and
why not?
change my outfit to like raggedy pirate clothes because we saw like a projection of Ira.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's me, the ghost of Ira.
No. Just walks away.
I tried.
Yeah. Why?
What do you mean?
Why? Oh, if you do this during the seance, it will be very effective.
we can just talk to Ira.
Ira was like, "Yeah, you want my deed." Like,
You think that Clara LaBelle will actually be able to call forth the ghost of Ira?
I literally do magic. Why is this weird? He talks to dead bodies all the time.
Also, we already talked to this ghost.
And we've already spoken to this ghost.
Yeah.
Why does this seem out of the realm of possibility?
Well, just because everything seems to be going so badly, I figured that is probably one of the problems we will run into.
You're stressed, Olsef. Let's go get you a pretzel.
You need a burger pretzel.
What's going on?
I already had a burger.
She didn't have availability today.
Is there a place that specializes in pretzel burgers? Like the
Yeah, why not?
Let's go get.
I get a
Olsef
pretzel burger. Do I feel better? Let me do a feel better.
No, because when you bite into it, the juice leaks out through the holes in the
It's
pretzels.
not a good.
I kind of love that. Like, they didn't make a
This is
pretzel
a really
bun.
bad.
They just took pretzels, cut them in half, and then put a burger on it.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah, no,
And all
that's,
the mustard and other condiments
Yeah.
and things just.
Yeah, just they get the mustard on there.
Well,
they
this
get
is-
the pretzel salt on there, which is kind of good.
Seth Ralph says this is very tasty, but it is a bad idea.
You should have worn gleaming clothes.
There's a line like around the block for this thing.
How did we get it so quickly? Or we just waste half the day to get a terrible burger?
Yeah, you did. you spent like a couple hours
Alright.
in line.
Let's go
Just
rough
the-
up a
And
noble woman.
Holman is
Let us
just like,
find.
this isn't worth it.
We go find Lady Karina.
I mean, we tell the people in line that it's not worth it. How many people just stay in line? All of them?
Yeah, no one gets out.
Does the line ever move?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hope so, because otherwise we never would have had the burger we just had. And we wouldn't have known how leaky it was.
Yeah.
How long is the line for like the piece of graffiti that has the angel wings? So people like stand in front of it and like take a selfie? Is that a thing in the city too?
No.
House. Okay.
You could make one of those. It might be an attraction.
We head towards.
The
Angels
dragon-
aren't a thing in this world. It's not a
Well,
concept. anyone's
wings
ever had.
are.
Wings.
Maybe they are trying to be a
Aarakocra.
pigeon. So there's just
Aarakocra.
giant pigeon wings on there.
Like, it's more likely that Aarakocra, just like small Aarakocra, can make a pretty good living standing behind someone and going like with
Is
their
there an
wings.
Aarakocra that's like just spray painted silver?
Spray painted silver.
Why not just silver feathered?
And
Like,
doesn't move.
There's just silver Aarakocra.
No, there has to be. So they look like a statue.
Oh, so you like a statue performer Aarakocra.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. There's that.
It's
is
a
there a
big
good
city.
one
There's
there?
all sorts of them.
Is there what?
Is there a good one there? Like one that I really believe.
Not really.
So it's like breathing heavily because it just like spray painted itself with like
probably-
lead-based paint.
It's wheezing. Yeah. Going.
Birds are notorious with their weak respiratory system.
Can we go find Lady Karina?
No, I have to
Yeah.
harass this street
No, we
performer for
grab
not being
nines
good at their job.
and drag
I
them.
throw rice.
We
at
have a noble woman to harass.
I just make a fistful of dry rice and I throw it at the bird.
Why are you so angry at this?
Why?
He's a bad performer.
Can you do better?
The best part about this is you asked if this was here, and I went, "What do you mean?" You then described what you wanted to be there, and I said, "Sure, that's here." And then you went, "I hate it."
That's because I described the things I hated and you made it real.
This is the
After
most.
you asked for it to be real.
This is the most nine-side
This is
story.
all real? Oh, God.
I don't know. I'm already at Lady Karina's.
I go
Well, now
with
I'm
you.
in a performance battle against his Hirakoka.
We go to Lady Karina's.
This is like asking an artist to draw you something that you never wanted to see.
I've done that, though. You know I've done that.
We'll be at
Okay,
Lady
fair.
Karina's nines. Just catch
Yeah.
up
All right.
when
When you are done harassing the silver bird, you
All
can
right.
join us.
I pulled out my nines a phone. I'm just like,
it's in my bag. I know. It's too heavy for you to carry.
fine, I'm having a performance battle against this thing.
Okay, it wins. You have no idea how to be a
I'm
statue.
not going against it as a statue. I'm doing it as a performer. So I play nines music, whatever that may be for the.
So you're just trying to You're trying to be like a competing busker.
You're just
Yeah.
aggressively playing your lute at a guy.
Yes, I'm aggressively looting them.
All right.
Are there any
Sitting there
passers?
blaring like,
Does a passerby throw a piece of copper at nines?
yeah, you're busking. Like not very successfully.
I
People are
rolled
more
a
just
25 performance check.
yeah, but like you're doing your concept really well. The concept just isn't very good. The concept is like angry staring
Are you-
at a statue.
Is there like no loot-based grunge music?
I mean, there's probably some, sure.
Well, I take how many copper were thrown at me?
It seemed like mostly people going, "Please don't hurt me." It's like, oh, you got 6 copper from
Okay,
that.
fine. I got 6 copper. I tried to. Did I lose track of my teammates?
I told you we were going to Lady Karina's house.
Did I
from
write
4
down the
blocks.
address?
I don't know.
It's next to where our house was.
Oh, okay. I know where that is. I go to.
Okay, sure.
Feline swiftness.
Yeah, I use
Nines-
feline agility, which doubles my speed, but I have to stand still for a whole turn before I can use it again. So I'm just like sprinting
Stop it.
every 6 seconds and resting for 6 seconds.
So it equals out to walking.
How do we know which one is Lady Karina's house? Do they have their names on it?
We were told which house was Lady Karina's house.
It said it was which direction from ours?
Why?
They gave us an address that we wouldn't actually that we
Oh.
weren't bothered to be told the actual.
You just got
address.
it an envelope with the address
Yeah.
in it. So that's where we go. Are we there yet?
While
You
they're
didn't even
discussing
get
this, I
an
catch up.
envelope with the address. I just said you have the address. I never made this one up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So
So
we
Zoya
go to
opened the envelope, found the address, and
Yeah.
we went there.
Yep. So you're there.
Yep.
Is there a bell we can ring?
Yeah, there's a bell you can ring.
Oh,
Well, ring it.
Oh, should I turn
Yeah.
into like the Empress or something to give us some political sway?
let's keep that in our back pocket.
Okay.
Okay.
I will ring the bell. I ring the bell.
You ring the bell, and fairly quickly, the gates open.
On their own.
Yes, and a couple of lights are turned on.
Is
A
it
large
that dark
front
already?
porch. No, just the lights come on. It's
No.
still daylight.
This is-
The lights come on the porch, sort of beckoning you to the front door of the estate.
Does a
The
red
lights-
carpet roll across?
No, but the pathway that you walk along does sort of illuminate. Like it has between the blocks little glow of light coming up between them.
Can I
This is
make
almost
a wisdom
tasteful, but
save
not.
to not be forced to be beckoned towards the house?
Can you what?
Make a wisdom save to avoid being beckoned.
There's absolutely no
Oh, okay.
force. It's
It's
all
not like
just
a
sort of,
suggestion spell.
it's all just like
Keep that
visual
suggestion
cues.
spell in your back pocket. Whatever that is.
Okay.
I have back pockets. I don't know if I keep anything in it.
No.
Are they
yeah.
the same, like kind of like mini pockets, like mini dimensional pockets in my back pockets?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All pockets.
So they're a little bigger on the inside than the outside.
Yep, just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. We
So
walk up to the
we
front.
walk up. We follow the flashing lights.
Okay. Yeah. You reach the front door, and someone comes out. And we'll find out who that is after the break.
Oh.
We'll be right back, everyone. See you in a minute. Welcome back, Dungeoneers. We have returned from our break, and that means that we're back in the story. When we left off, the midnight brunch.
That's us.
We're sitting outside, waiting to see who had emerged from a noble estate that they were paying a visit to. Now, pop quiz. Who can remember what noble it is?
Lady Karina Fortunow.
There you go. You even got the last name, which I had just kind of slipped in there at the end.
I take notes.
I know you do.
I had Lady Corina. I had 2/3 of it.
And I got in a fight with a bird.
It's okay.
That pretty much sums up how we do things.
Takes all the notes. Takes some of the notes.
Fights a bird. Yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were following these wonderful beckoning lights. We were beckoned by the
I believe,
lights.
was someone answering the door?
No,
Yes, someone had come to the door and had opened it, and someone emerged, and you were going to find out who it is when
Now.
we came back from the break, which is now.
So who is it?
Well, it
it
is a
Irvin?
lady who has answered.
Uh-huh.
She's wearing clearly like a sort of maid's uniform. And don't think like a French maid.
Oh, it's not all frilly.
No.
I was gonna say, that much lace, this must be the lady of the house. Well, can't afford that sort of lace unless you're very rich.
No, not like some, overly sexualized French maid outfit.
What about an Argonian maid?
No.
Oh.
No, don't bring Skyrim into this.
I bring Skyrim into everything.
No, you bring Skyrim into nothing.
So, hello.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
We're here to speak with the lady of the house about a dispute.
Why?
Because we're disputing it.
You want to talk to her?
Is that a problem?
I mean, technically no.
Oh,
No,
You
perfect.
want to talk to her.
with her. We want to have a dialogue.
we need to fix an issue with her.
She's the issue, isn't she?
Do you have any reason I should let you in the house?
We own the property next door, down the street.
Sure.
What-
Good enough for me. Come on in, folks.
What is the proper? Is this next to our property, or is it like
Kind of like diagonal from your property.
Okay.
Like you can see your property, and it's kind of like it's like if you're looking onto the street, it's kind of 45 degrees off to your right.
Okay, so it's
How
like
bad does it
kitty
look
corner.
from this position?
I mean, it does look pretty rough. You don't know if you'd call it like an eyesore, but like it definitely has not been cared for.
Can you like major illusion a nice looking house just from this angle?
So basically, you want to major illusion just a picture over the window.
Like yeah, no, like what's the area on major illusion?
I can do 120 feet, and a 20-foot cube is where I can put the illusion.
So make like a big like veil just from the sight line of this house to our house, and like just have the illusion be the house all nice in perspective.
I feel like that's a good strategy when we give our pitch on what we want the house to look like.
Oh, I was gonna go with we've already fixed it up. You have nothing to fight about.
Is the lady of the house a heavy drinker?
God, I wish. No.
Okay,
I
maybe.
don't think this plan will work.
All right, fair.
Is there any other ridiculous plan that you guys want to come up?
Not yet.
Well, we want
Yeah,
them
we
to
need-
agree, right?
Yes.
We want.
Are you gonna bring us some tea or something while we discuss business?
Sure.
I will
Oh, wait,
have.
no, wait. I need you to put this mysterious liquid in it.
What is it?
It's just,
Not poison.
No, it is.
I don't believe you if you just say not poison.
I say it very honestly.
You know, there's been a lot of people who try to poison her.
Here.
That's maybe
Is
the
this
least
that-
convincing thing
Is this
I've
that
ever
agreeable
It's
dust?
this agreeable dust.
I take some on my finger.
We're trying to convince him it's not drugs.
No, it's not
Okay.
poison.
The maid just fucks off towards the kitchen.
With the dust?
No.
What? Why not?
Put the dust in when the tea comes back.
So who has a good sleight of hand?
You have a hand.
Dromar?
It's not slightly though. Helen, what's your? Helen, what? If you put a number to your sleight of hand skill, what number would that be?
Probably way better than all of us combined, honestly.
Let me take a look. I don't know. I would arbitrarily say like a +5.
That's a
Not
lot
that
better.
great.
I have +1.
I have +3. Well, Seth, you're not.
2.
I give 1 unit of agreeable powder to Helen.
Get that in the drink.
Not your
Yeah.
drink.
Not your drink. Not my drink.
I'm not dumb.
The drink for Karina. Karina's tea.
We're going to
The
use it
tea
to make
made
her agree
expressly-
with us.
The powder expressly for Karina.
The powder.
Yes, that powder.
Yeah, why not?
You want a
Give
house,
thumbs
right?
up.
I mean, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you pick out a room?
Yeah, they picked
Yeah.
out a room. The kids one.
Yeah, a nice view.
Now, were we brought in? Are we like in like some sort of?
Yeah, you're in like a.
Like a holding cell?
No.
Like a
Yes,
study.
yes, you're in a holding cell. There's bars around you.
What's the decor like in here? Is it playful, austere,
Tacky.
tacky?
What's the most expensive?
So if
So,
you
like-
touch it, does it?
Yeah, are we like going?
Yeah.
No, not that kind of tacky.
Oh, it's like little pointy things.
Yes. Yes, it's a very
Is
uncomfortable
it like a lot
room.
of gold
Has
and
small
emerald?
needles all over it.
Is there like a lot of bold colors and gold? Like emerald green and
Yeah, is it
gold
green and gold
A lot of marble,
Uh-huh.
white marble,
with
a lot
gold?
of that.
Imitation marble or real marble?
Real marble.
Okay.
There's a marble like sofa.
What?
Oh, that's nice.
Does it have padding on it?
It has built-in covers on it that are kind of padded. So picture like if you were to sculpt a sofa with a huge slab of marble.
Is it built into the floor?
No.
Okay.
Is it built out of the floor?
No.
Like they took they made the floor out of marble, but then they just put a chunk in and then carved this.
No.
They didn't do that.
They did not do that.
Did you create some sort of layer or some sort of Giga Karen?
Hey, Giga Karen.
Final boss, you go in, it's a marble throne room covered in gold and emeralds.
I mean, there's a little bit of gold. There's not a lot of emerald.
She summons managers to feed
Is
on.
there like an indoor fountain?
There is over in the corner. There's a small fountain that just kind of runs, and on the windowsill, you see it's got all those little like spiky anti-bird things.
Is there is there a fish tank with no fish in it?
Yes.
We can't trust this person.
Should I turn into a fish?
Yes. Will that help negotiation?
Don't know.
It's a great conversation starter. It's like, great fish you got there. I
Here.
don't have a fish.
The maid comes back with a tray of drinks. She just sort of like drops it down.
What's your
And then-
name?
Doesn't matter.
Wait.
Just walks off.
Wait.
She's
How
gone.
much do you get paid?
She's gone.
We want to hire you.
How many cups are there?
How many cups are there?
Yeah.
2.
There's 4 of us plus.
We go. We walk.
I grab one of them and
They're mismatched. They both look like expensive antique little tea mugs, and they don't match.
Okay, one
And they
last-
are chipped, and they've been glued together with pieces that don't match.
I have one question just to make sure I know who I'm dealing with.
Uh huh.
Is there a display cabinet with just way too many ceramic angels?
Angels
Again,
don't
angels
exist.
aren't a concept here.
It's something an artist can make up the concept of it.
No.
What's the equivalent of just ceramic angels in this world?
To Staxi.
No, those are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's why they're magical.
Little
in this
ceramic
world-
dragons. Cutesy ceramic dragons.
I don't know. This is the same sort of problem. Like, it was interestingly explored in the comic book Watchmen, where in a world where there's actual superheroes, what the heck did comics become about? And then they had comics about pirates, because they were much more fanciful than superheroes who are real. And that's kind of what we're asking. In a world where all the mythical creatures and things exist, what are the equivalent of, like, stupid-looking mythical creature porcelain things? I don't know.
Probably donkeys with a unicorn horn.
What if they're just like...
Sure, that sounds perfect. I love it. It's donkeys that have, like... So they're very silly-looking donkeys. They're like, no, you know, and their tongues hanging out. And they have little unicorn horns, like, badly put on them.
Like they have
they get,
like there's like
straps
a
visible.
strap as part of the figure.
Yeah. That's what it is. Perfect idea. I love it.
Why did you make that happen?
And yeah, she's got, like, not one, not two, not three, a whole wall full of them.
Also, sear these into your memory so you can make them.
We're gonna make so much money selling to this one
I
person.
carefully observed this really horrible donkey horn things.
There's
Wondering why in the world would I ever make anything
So-
There's
like
donkey corns that are, like, playing volleyball. There's donkey corns, like, making little, like, snowmen. Donkey
So,
corns,
you
like,
are a Zorga.
baking. There's a donkey corn birthday scene. There's a donkey corn riding a dragon.
If you think there
It's
is
all sorts of things.
if you think there is a market for these, I think that you are wrong. I think that all in existence are already here.
You don't know.
We're gonna find.
Nobles are weird.
Yeah, we're gonna forget the question though. We have to find out. Does she collect them, or does
Some
make-
of them still have the price tag hanging
How
off
much?
them. Oh, some are thousands of gold.
I wonder if she collects them or if she just has them in the open and
They
people
are
just see
locked
them.
behind glass.
Oh, you know how to open locks.
Oh. Wait. We should negotiate before we steal.
Orders of operation.
Yeah. All right.
I took one of the glasses
Let's-
and I put agree powder in the other one.
Okay.
Do you take your agree powder back from Holwyn?
No.
Helen can keep it.
I forgot about that. What are you talking about?
So we wander through the house until we find Lady Karina.
Okay.
Oh, so we're just gonna invade her.
we were
That's a-
invited in, but there was no, like, the maid didn't do anything else past that.
You find the lady of the house just up in her bedroom.
We knock.
Okay. What?
We have some business with you.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What's your business?
About the house on the corner from here.
What do you want with that house?
It's our house.
May we speak to you?
You're speaking to me now, whether I like it or not. So I guess go ahead. Keep talking.
We have the rightful deed to that property, and we're here to claim it. And we heard that you have a dispute over it?
You can't see her, by the way.
Yeah,
She's
we're
like-
talking
yeah.
through a door, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Are you listening to us?
Sure, whatever. Just go downstairs. I guess I'll be down in however long it takes me. You just have to wait.
All right.
Well, I guess we're gonna rob them now.
We go sit on the uncomfortable marble sofa.
No, I'm gonna look around. What kind of cool stuff do they have?
Nothing.
Old stuff.
Define cool.
Old stuff. Can you do a little detect magic?
I can try, yes. I can cast a detect magic.
Do you?
Will you?
Oh, you asked me if I could.
Old stuff. Cast magic detection thingy.
Okay, I cast detect magic.
Everything is magic.
Everything.
Everything in the house. The house too. All of it's magic.
What kind of
The teacups
magic?
are magic.
What kind of magic is it? I can tell what kind it
It's
is.
all of it is abjuration magic.
So it has like protective charms on it.
Yeah.
This is like just a ton of security.
Probably should not steal anything then.
See, if you could visualize this when you used it, because it's not like quite how detect magic works, it's more like just another sense. But if it was just a visual thing, it would be like you going out, staring at the sun for a minute with night vision goggles on.
There seems to be a lot of magic here. It is abjuration magic.
What does that mean?
It's probably a security system. It's defensive protection magic.
How do we disable it?
Dispel magic?
I think I have that.
I do.
So we can only pick a few really nice things.
You can tell that the glass cases have spells on it, and every single object in there has spells on it, and the sofa's got spells on it, like multiple spells.
Does one of them make the couch more comfortable?
Yeah.
No.
So nobody
Does it make it
steals the sofa.
More
So-
uncomfortable?
So there's like
No.
the sofa. Is there like a single chair also in this room?
Yeah.
Set your agreeable tea over next to that chair, so that when she sits down, she's next to that tea.
I put it on the
Tea
tea
Yeah, there's a
table.
little table.
side table.
Side table there, sure.
And we sit on the uncomfortable sofa. And
And
time
we're
passes.
gonna banter.
She comes down.
We banter.
Time passes.
Time
Now-
passes.
She is wearing sort of short, well, not really short. She's wearing capri that are also like poofy pants. Like I can't think of the actual word for the
They're like
re-
equestrian pants. sort of thing.
the Renaissance pants that were often
Oh.
like very
Poofy.
poofy. I can't think of the right,
Pantaloons.
for lack of a better word. Perhaps that is it.
I suppose it is
She's
best
wearing
I do not
those. They're
comment on the
very
poofiness.
poofy. They are khaki colored and capri in length. She's wearing above that a sweater that is also like a robe, not a bathrobe.
Like a swobe.
Yeah, swobe. This would be like something that
A knitted robe.
yes, a knitted robe. That imagine the sort of like robe that a duke, duchess may wear as part of their high-born regalia, right? That, but a sweater, just all the way down. And her hair is like white blonde and short with the cut that's kind of like over to the side and like poofs out that way
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah.
Hello, Lady Karina.
What?
First of all, thank you for letting us into your lovely home.
It's kind of tacky. What?
She's just shooting daggers at you with her eyes.
I pocket the daggers, and I keep them.
I'm just like, oh, daggers! I love
3
when they are.
daggers.
Show that to me.
Your tea is lovely.
She's carrying a mug that just says, "I'm right."
In
It's
the other
crap.
hand, and in the other hand, you have one that says "I'm left."
No, I gestured to the tea next to it. No, the tea your maid prepared for.
She sucks. Incompetent at doing anything. I don't even know why I pay her.
How much do you pay her?
Too much.
How much is that?
I don't know.
Who would know?
Probably her.
What's her name?
I don't know.
That's a weird name.
Why do you care?
Just idle conversation.
Is that like her first and last name? I don't know. Why do you care?
We are here.
Maybe.
Wait.
Whatever.
Let's get back on topic. We're here to discuss.
I was just curious about the name.
We have the deed to the property, kitty corner, to this. And we heard you have a dispute over it?
Yeah. Why?
Well, we're here to claim our rightful property.
That's my property.
No, it's our property.
It's my property.
Well, no, it's not.
It's my property.
I have a piece of paper that says it's mine.
It's my property. I've been cleaning it up.
I look over at the property, and from this angle, how does it somehow look worse?
I mean, no, it still doesn't look great.
Do
It
all
looks
of
like
the
shit.
do all the
It
doorknobs?
looks better than it used to.
What did it used to look like?
Worse than that.
Did she basically just take all the doorknobs and stuff out of it?
You're not sure.
No, that's us. We're the ones that take all the doorknobs from things.
I just remember like all of the fixtures were looted from.
Yeah, they were.
Do the doorknobs in this house look like they belong here?
Yeah. I mean, the
Sort of.
doorknobs in this house look like they don't belong anywhere. Like they should never have existed. But they do go with whatever theme this is.
I must say your donkey corn collection is very impressive.
If you've been looking at my donkey corn collection,
Just admiring.
you back up.
We all take a step back.
You back up more.
I back into another display case.
Get away from that display case.
Well, I can't. I have to get away from that one.
Just sit.
I sit on the display case.
Not there, on the ground.
There's nothing on the
Sit on the
floor.
ground.
It's just ground.
Just sit on the ground.
I sit on the sofa.
I sit. Is there at least a comfortable part of the ground? I can
No.
This is power tripping happening.
This is just it's marble everywhere you look. The display cases, save for the glass, marble. The couch, marble. The other chair in the room, marble. Floors, marble. Ceiling, worryingly, marble.
What would it take for you to drop this dispute?
I'm never going to drop this dispute.
Why not?
I haven't taken care of that house forever. And I am finally going to get my rightful property. Because I've been doing all the work on it.
Like what?
Yeah.
Taking care of it.
How do you?
Do you
take care
have
of it?
any documentation?
I go over, I clean it.
Do you have any documentation showing that you're doing that?
Yes, of course I do.
Oh, can I see
May
it?
we?
No, those are for the court.
Can the court see it?
If they ask nicely,
Well, what if I say I'm part of the court?
are you part of the court?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I.
You what?
What?
You just
You sounded like you were.
Can I reach into my pocket and use minor illusion to like create the illusion that I have like a
Document.
badge?
A badge.
I mean, you can do that. You have no idea.
I don't think she has any idea, so I'm not worried about that part.
just a badge that says court official.
Court official 9s. It has my face. It's a bad photo of me.
Just says court.
Court. It's a 9s.
Court.
It's a 9s FT on it.
Court official. It's no.
I
It says
flash it and
official
then I put it
court official.
like. I don't get too close to her, and then I put it back in my pocket.
So, look at this.
It's official.
Put it back.
Hey, I have the actor feed. I get advantage on these type of
Performance.
deceptions. Performance.
9's the most forceful performances.
You believe I'm acting.
I am angry.
Now I am sad.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, does she buy it? Does it look like she will buy it if I roll well enough?
I mean, maybe. Let's see what you get.
How does Sevens feel about this lady?
Sevens is just like. Yeah, you've never heard Sevens like growl, but Sevens is growling. Also, it's now canon that bullets growl. How's your roll coming?
I'm just double checking
The actor
feat, and it is not loading the way I thought it was. I just know I roll with advantage.
Yeah, go ahead.
Try a different die.
Can we finish this roll?
Oh. Oh.
Well,
So is it a performance or a deception?
it
This
doesn't
is-
matter.
I'm gonna say that since you are attempting to take on the role of something that you have no idea what it's really like, that sounds much more like a performance.
Oh, okay, then I got a 15.
Okay. And that's supposed to be what? Some sort of crap badge they give out to little babies?
Well, this crap badge, well, they don't give it to babies. I'm clearly adult.
So,
Yeah.
Why don't you go change your diaper?
you are Lady Corina.
Yes, that's
You're-
me. What do you want?
Your insults are not very good. Even I can tell that.
Your
They
face
are.
isn't very good.
See what I
Your
mean?
parents weren't very good.
See what I
Nothing
mean?
about you is very good.
See what I mean?
Wow,
You
I don't
aren't
like this
very good.
person.
See what I mean?
No, I don't.
Nobody sees what you mean because you mean nothing to me or anyone else. You insignificant little thing.
I am
All
not
of
that
you
little.
out
I
of
am
the
actually
house.
quite
I
large.
think we should roll for initiative.
Just murder someone because they're annoying.
So, you claim that you have been working on the house that belongs to us.
She's just walking away.
Go to try
Wait,
your.
I think you should just go down to the courthouse and say you're done. You're dropping the case, as I cast suggestion.
There's just a middle finger.
Does it,
The
does it spell
suggestion.
it?
She has a mage hand.
No, she's just walking like up the stairs, and as she's like going in out, she's like leaving your view lines. She's just giving you the middle finger.
Does it count as a spell slot?
No, I'm not gonna make you burn
Is
that
the
spell.
abjuration magic in this house protecting her?
You're not sure. There's so much of it. You're like swimming in abjuration magic.
I think you should just pretend to be her and we just go back to the courthouse.
Okay.
Well,
Shall we go back to the town hall?
The maid walks back in, picks up the mugs, just sort of pours them on the floor, and like walks.
Ma'am, wait.
What?
We're getting the house across kitty corner from here, and we would like to offer you alternative employment once we have that house.
Hey, you win. Sure, whatever. I'll work for anyone.
All right, what's your name?
Rose.
Rose
Yep,
or Rouse?
Rose.
Oh,
is that with one O or two?
Just one? It's like the flower.
Oh.
I like your demeanor.
Okay.
Exactly like that. Yeah. All right. Oh, is this convincing? I turn into her.
I mean, you look like her.
Well, you look like a piece of crap.
No, that was too intelligent.
Oh. Well, you look dumb.
Closer.
Well, I think you look whatever.
You're lacking everything that makes her the worst person in the world.
What is she like? What am I lacking?
Do you know that part where you look at someone else and you see another living person, like
Eyes.
a breathing conscious entity that means something to somebody in the world, and you go, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
That is the difference between you and her. And as long as you have that, you're never
I'm
going
just
to be
doing
here.
this while she's trying to.
No, still too humane.
Alright. Well, I'll try my best.
There's like a malice that I've just never seen anywhere else. Mixed with an incompetence.
Well,
Anyway, hope you win.
Alright, let's go down to the town hall.
You notice that she's got like really muddy shoes on.
The maid.
Yeah,
You're just walking around.
yeah.
Does it leave? Is there a trail of footprints?
No,
The abjuration magic is keeping the house clean.
yeah, you look down and there's not a drop where she just poured the drinks out.
Yeah. Well, we'll head to the town hall.
Okay.
Wait, is there
I-
paperwork we need?
What?
Is there like paperwork we need? Everything requires paperwork in this town.
I don't need paperwork. I have people for that, probably.
Oh, that might work.
We go down to the town hall.
We wait outside since they know what we look like.
I go to the 12th door down.
Okay, sure.
I walk in.
Okay.
I'm dropping my dispute.
And you are?
Get me someone with brains.
Sure, whatever.
I read the sign of the door that Zoria walked in.
I thought we were waiting outside.
We are way outside. That's where the sign is.
In the hall.
Yeah.
Oh.
This office is. It just said employees only. It's just like one of the employee doors.
Yeah. I
that's-
figured
that's
she
okay.
wouldn't care which
Yeah.
office she went in.
The woman you were speaking with comes back with someone.
I'm dropping my dispute. How many times do I need to explain this to you idiots?
Okay. Sure.
Is it done?
Yeah, it's done. It's fixed.
Okay, I don't want to deal with that house anymore.
Yep, got it.
Give me the paperwork in writing.
Oh, that's already taken care of too.
I want to see it.
It's mailed.
I want to see it.
It's at your house now.
As for the manager.
Show me your manager.
Oh, sure. Hey, Bill? Yeah? Yep. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you.
Yeah, you remember me?
Of course I remember.
You remember how important I am?
Yes.
Then I need you to drop my dispute and give me a letter showing me that.
Oh, yep, no problem. Grabs a piece of paper.
I don't think you have the authority to do this. I need to talk to your manager.
Absolutely. Hey, Janine? Yeah, come on. One comes out. Oh, hi, it's good to see you. Nice to see you again.
Don't touch me.
Fair enough.
Show me your badge.
Here, there you go.
Does it look good? Okay.
Yeah.
Does it have my face
Beautiful
on it?
picture.
No, it's a badge.
All the badges
Yep.
have 9 space on them.
Did it say anything on the badge?
Yeah, it said just like her name and that she works for the city. Like it doesn't have, none of the badges have any sort of positions on there. All right, and here it is, your form. There you go.
You didn't sign it.
Oh, let me get my seal. Presses a seal in. There you go.
You didn't put the court symbol on it.
Oh, of course. Just like does something on the paper. There you
What
go.
does the paper actually say?
It says it's over.
No, I want this to be proper. You don't.
It is.
I
It is
can't
proper.
believe I have to explain your job to you, but I guess I'm gonna have to.
Okay. Okay.
I say the address of the house.
Here, I'll take that.
I am ending my dispute. I am Lady Karina Fortinau. I'm ending my dispute over this property, and I say the address. And I am releasing officially this dispute So the house is no longer in contention. Do you understand?
Yeah, absolutely.
I need 3 judges to sign off on this letter.
Yeah, Arcanon? You back there? Yeah, I'm back here. Can you come on and sign this? Yeah, I'll be right there. Alright. Do you need anyone else? Yeah, other, like, justices back there? Yeah, I'll bring a few out, okay?
These justices wearing, like, mailroom outfits.
No, they're all just in clothes, just
regular.
normal clothes. Yep. Yeah, you want this over? You're ending your case,
Ending.
right? Okay. Then I'll need you to press your seal ring in here.
No.
Okay, great. That's perfect.
You have a copy here.
I'll just use my copy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You use
Yeah.
the copy.
There we go. We're doing it. It's done. Triplicate. Do you want to sign it too?
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
No,
Go
sign
ahead.
it for me.
Okay, sure. There we are. I'll log this with the court, so they just know it's over. Yeah.
You give me a copy.
Okay, here you go. Well, just like does this with a sheet of paper, and it's like perfectly copied. There you go. Yep.
I go next door to the 13th room.
Okay.
I'm filing this letter.
Oh yeah, we heard. They're just you were next door. We heard. We already got it. Holds up the other copy.
No, you don't understand. I'm filing this letter.
Sure. Yeah.
So file it.
Okay. Here, can I have the letter?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
need a copy.
There. There you go.
So incompetent. Does any of this look official, or is this all just a bunch of bullshit?
What
No.
do you? What do you?
What does
What does
Soria
Soria
think
think?
official looks like?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It is there's lots of embossment on there. This piece of paper has just been embossed all over the place with all sorts of things.
You know what?
There's been people everywhere.
You know
That's
what?
Very official.
You know what?
Yeah.
Take me to the file room. I want to see my original complaint.
Oh, absolutely. We actually have the file room right here. Just let me turn the wall around, and like the wall kind of push a little button. The wall kind of spins around there. Right. This is the files.
How much did it cost them to get that set up?
These are the files, and here just and here is your file.
My original dispute claim.
Yep.
Let me see.
Yep.
Let me see.
Here you go. There you are.
I open it out. Is
It says dispute on it.
Does it? That's all it says.
It says dispute. It says I'm disputing this thing.
Is it like the property, Lady Karina?
No. It just it says like your name. That is a dispute, and that you filed it, and the court has recognized that.
I'm trying to determine if this is the actual one and they just bullshitted it.
That's pretty elaborate. But there's magic in this world.
Okay, I'm taking these.
Okay, great. You don't
have any other copies?
No, that's your file, and you have every right to have it.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to see if these are just trying to get rid of me as quick as possible.
I mean, they are, but they could be doing what you want to do that.
24.
You detect no deceit whatsoever.
Okay.
They're professionals, so.
All right.
So you leave?
Yep.
Oh. I walk into there after.
Like the second as I leave, you walk in.
Okay.
I knock it.
taken
I
care
run
of
it.
yet?
I push you out of the way as I walk out. Get out of the way.
Is your thing taken care of?
Yeah, the whole dispute thing.
Ooh, sorry. It just hit 5 o'clock right now. So
I
offices
checked my
are
9
closed.
watch.
It is 5. It is 5:01. It is
Shouldn't have
5
escalated to that second manager.
It's 5 o'clock and 1 second. Ooh, sorry, it's 5 o'clock, and so the office closes, and we can't even act like everything just shuts. So I can't even get in the files. It's a security measure. That way everything's safe. Now we can get in there. So you just have to come back later, tomorrow we're back here. Just come on back, and then we'll help you then. Tell it, have a great night. We thank you for your business. That's so good. And sorry I couldn't help you now. At this point, you notice that you're actually involuntarily moving out the door, and like the floor is a little sort of like conveyor belt system that moves you towards the door, and then it shuts in your face.
Wait, but while I'm being like pushed back,
You like put your claws in the wall.
no, I was gonna like use my mage hand to like steal all the lollipops on his desk.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He
many-
helps.
How many did I get? How many lollipops?
37.
Can I have one?
What flavors
You're
did you
so
get?
mean to me.
Nine. What
No, I was
flavors-
doing a bit.
What flavors did you get?
Let's see. Blueberry, bubblegum, 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 banana.
I'll take the banana.
What? I didn't know we
Thank
were
you.
traveling with a monster.
Wait a minute. I have been very explicitly clear
Banana
that in this
flavor.
world, artificial banana flavor does not exist.
She has been pretty explicit.
I have been
about
extremely explicit about
That.
that.
That is true.
It's made of real banana.
I'm pretty sure I have a note about it.
There's
No, banana candy.
flavoring. No banana candy.
Fine, I take away the candy that doesn't exist. You can have this blueberry.
Can I have a plain?
There's a cherry
What does
in there.
plain mean? Is
Rock
it
candy. Rock candy.
There's cherry. There's orange.
I will have the orange. Is there
You
orange
don't
in
have
this
an
world?
orange.
There's green apple. Those are all flavors that you're holding.
I'll just take a roast beef.
Green apple, please.
That's a flavor
Green,
too.
green
yeah.
apple, the roast beef.
You can.
I just unwrap 5 of the bubble gums and I just start going.
Hey, can I have
down.
one of those bubblegum signs?
Did you take it out of your mouth?
I'm not sharing my
DNA.
TNA.
You say as like a cloud of hair is left behind you.
Okay, well,
Well, I think that was pretty successful. If I
was-
compare the letter they gave me and the original dispute, do they look anything similar?
Not even close.
Okay.
well,
The longer you sit with this, the more you realize these people are incredibly efficient at just getting rid of stuck-up jerks.
So does it look like the original dispute, never even went through?
Oh no, nothing that you're holding looks even remotely like a document.
Legitimate.
The longer that, and in fact, the moment you leave the building, the dispute, like original paper, just disappears from your hand, like as you walk out the door.
I have a how did she get the original dispute in?
Wait, are the lollipops still there?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I see this as a win.
you're. Suri
roast beef.
has a high enough spellcraft to understand that was an illusion,
Uh-huh.
and they basically just saw the biggest Karen in the world walk in, demand stuff, and they just gave her everything that she wanted, and did absolutely nothing in the way of like making anything happen.
well.
Kind of figure.
So far, this day has been a great success.
Yeah, this was-
we have found out that pretzel makes a terrible hamburger bun, and we were told to come back tomorrow several times.
Yeah.
I think they did the same thing to us the first time.
And this roast beef lollipop tastes artificial.
That's the real tragedy.
Other than that, it has been. I would say that those are the two things that have happened today, this entire day.
Is it just like an Arby's roast beef sandwich that's just frozen on a stick?
Do you have a cheese one to pair it with?
So
I'm just gonna like go through it like trading cards, just like
whatever kind of liquid the roast beef from Arby's is packaged in, and I've seen them opened. I know they're packaged in a liquid. Whatever that is, it's that
In lollipop.
in a lollipop form
With some sugar.
with some sugar.
My apple is really good.
So is my roast beef. What's
Oh.
the deal? So,
Let's go back to the company house.
yeah.
Nines is really disturbed over there.
Let's go back to the company house, have some dinner.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just unsettling that they saw food that Nines have stolen and they're all in on it. That has never happened.
Trying to get you out.
You asked for them,
No, he just started taking them.
but they gave them to you.
They didn't stop me from
They
stealing
helped.
them. That's basically the same as just giving it to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, the omelet guy still at the company house.
No, his shift ended.
It's a morning only.
He's the omelet guy, not the, like,
I mean,
all-day cooking
we
guy.
have to wait a few more hours for the Nordfeldian morning.
What kind of food they have?
Everything.
Everything.
Okay, what new things do they have? Because I memorized everything from yesterday.
There's always something that you haven't tried here.
Is there a whole roast stegosaurus?
No, there's no whole roast stegosaurus.
So it's not everything.
Apparently not. Now
that
I
was an
can't wild shape
exaggeration.
into a stegosaurus.
I don't think that's how that works.
I have to
Like,
see the animal. It doesn't say it has to be alive.
Well, I think it does have to be at least mostly complete.
That's why I said a whole roast stegosaurus. Like, I was thinking like a whole roast pig. You know, you have like
I see.
How do you roast a stegosaurus?
In a large
With
oven.
fire.
In a really big fire.
yeah. I was making a ploy for a stegosaurus wild shape.
Unfortunately, no. You haven't discovered the island of dinosaurs yet.
Well, I
You
have
confirm there's an island. of dinosaurs.
I have a sampling of comfort foods because I need that today after our success at finding out that pretzels do not make good buns and
And
being
that's-
told to come back tomorrow.
That's literally the only information we gleaned from today was
That
that
is-
pretzels are not good for hamburger.
Nines looks like he's suffering.
Well,
over
I'm
there.
I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna get. So I think it's gonna be
Do you
French
think-
fries, sushi, fried chicken that I will wrap in the sushi. I will deconstruct the sushi and like start wrapping it around the fried chicken.
What you should do is take the sushi and the french fries and push the fish out with the french fries, so now the french fries sitting in the middle.
I asked if they can make me some French fry sushi.
The sushi chef who's on culinary.
There is one, yeah. The sushi chef.
Sushi chef.
Sushi chef.
Say that, keep saying
Sushi
that.
chef.
Is the sushi chef named Sue?
No, don't make it
That's
worse.
Susie.
No, stop.
Sushi chef. Sushi chef.
Susie the sushi
This is
chef?
really stupid.
Is she the sushi
I'm just gonna
sous
cut this out
chef?
in post.
Why?
Oh,
Not.
No.
just because you can't say Susie
I'm
the
going to
sushi chef.
reference Sue, the sushi sous chef
Susie.
Sue,
Susie.
so many times. Everyone will be so mad. They'll be like, "I don't get this joke. Why is Nines talking about Susie the sushi
And
sous chef?"
you don't think that's on brand for us?
So,
No, I only make jokes about Midwestern restaurants that no one else gets.
what we need to do, midnight brunch. We all have
Hold
our
on,
food.
I need a butter burger.
Okay, get your butter burger. We
I mean,
have some.
covered in cheese curds.
I thought you wanted to have some sort of sushi. French fry sushi.
Is everything in here.
We have to
I
make.
need a pasty too.
Sure.
I'm just gonna cover it in gravy.
Absolutely.
We need to make a plan here, Nines.
I am. There is so much food on my plate.
We have to.
What are we going to do tomorrow?
We're going to heist the town hall
The whole hall?
and get the dispute and get rid of it.
What if there's not a dispute and they just wanted us to leave?
But we were told when we were not horrible people, relatively.
Have you ever worked customer service? Everyone is horrible.
I don't know what that is.
So, how will we heist it? We do not know what it looks like. We do not know where it is located.
That's why we do recap.
I thought we were doing the seance thing.
Well, we are doing that
Well,
tomorrow.
that's tomorrow morning or whenever it's plot convenient.
Whenever.
So why are we heisting things?
Well, I'm just thinking if we can get rid of the dispute, then there's no problem, right?
I mean, maybe we just need the seance and then that'll be good enough.
Like,
No. I thought they said that we need the seance, but the dispute is also a problem.
But we need to go to the court to find out how. We apparently must spend at least 3 episodes at a trial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
All right, we don't need to
Is there a
heist town hall.
lawyer? Is there a house lawyer?
A company lawyer?
Actually, there probably is. Yeah.
let us set up an
Come to
appointment
think
for
of it,
tomorrow.
like-
Steward,
Yes.
we need to make.
The steward has changed, by the way.
I guess
It's the evening shift.
we
Yeah,
need
it's a
to.
cool one because he's drinking his mug like super coolly, like
Yeah,
legs up, sunglasses on his head.
we'd like to make an appointment for tomorrow, if possible,
Yeah.
with the company lawyer,
That thing we just decided was a thing.
if there is one.
I think we would say the house law guy.
The company of Blades log dude or lady.
Have you committed some sort of potential crime?
No,
There's a
No.
property
I mean-
dispute.
nothing charged.
No, that's not the issue here.
Have you endangered the company of blades in any manner?
No,
I mean, it hurts our reputation.
we've been endangered and we're part of the company of Blades by things attacking us, but that's not what we're relating to.
I don't believe that the company house lawyer will be able to assist you. Their specialty is in criminal law.
Fine, let's go commit the crime.
Okay, what kind of crime do we need to commit to talk to this guy?
The point is that they should try to help defend you should you be accused of a crime in your duty as a mercenary.
I'm
Oh.
staring directly at them, waiting for the wink.
What are you doing?
Are you gonna wink?
No.
They winked twice at the same time.
That's simply called blinking.
It's like a bonus wink.
You who
is
are
why it's
steward.
called a blink.
Yes.
We are involved in a property dispute, apparently, and need the services of someone who can deal with the dispute in court, or at least knows how to do that. Can you make a recommendation?
Yes, actually, I can. Here's her business card.
And what does it say?
It says, Grantine Attorney at Law.
Grantine.
Yeah.
I was really hoping the steward was actually moonlighting as a lawyer, and he's not working.
No. Not that you're aware of.
Are you working on your law degree?
No, I am not.
Why not? What hobbies do you have?
I am not interested in becoming a lawyer.
What hobbies do you have?
I build scenes.
How?
They're small dioramas.
Do you sell them? We just look at them?
What's a diorama?
A diorama is a small display box, maybe a foot in length, and perhaps slightly less than a foot in height, that has a scene from usually some sort of media, but it can be anything you want.
So it's like
Just displayed.
it's like a box of smells, but for sight.
Box of
Isn't that the
seeing
photo?
things.
What?
Isn't that a photo?
No, that's a piece of paper.
Have you ever done a diorama of how you
Us?
think Furman died?
No.
Have you thought about it?
No.
Would you do it?
For what? Myself?
Or me? You can do it for yourself if you want to.
A giant explosion doesn't sound all that interesting.
Why not? I think that'd be very
What if
interesting.
there was a
As a diorama,
cover-up?
at least.
What if you like do just like the first moment of the explosion?
It doesn't sound like a very interesting diorama. I'm
What
afraid.
what if it wasn't actually an explosion and it was all a cover up?
What would that do?
You could make whatever scene you want then. You could have like a Hydra who's also a king ordering someone to destroy Fervin and cover it up. you know, whatever. Sky's the limit with conspiracy theories.
Perhaps one day I shall make that.
Okay. Good. I think
So-
that's character growth.
That is. That character has grown a lot in the 3 seconds we've known him.
So we have many places to visit tomorrow. I hope it goes better than today.
And I'm gonna practice my changeling language.
I like that. Like we're going to bed at like 5 o'clock.
We have to get up early tomorrow.
Do we?
I
No.
do have one bit of potential work for you.
Oh.
Ooh, a job.
Wait, did they ask for us by name?
Sort of.
Oh, I'll take it.
They have asked for Nines by name.
What?
What?
And his supporting group and or accompaniment.
Yeah,
What?
Nine's plus one.
Yeah, my backup band.
Yeah, nine's
Nine's
plus
plus
one. Yeah.
There's a request for work, and they have asked that we emphasize it is of the utmost importance.
What's the job?
If you wish to accept the job, there is how shall I say this? An introduction tomorrow at House Hurathon.
Who?
Hurathon.
Spell it. H-U...
Hyrthon. Hurathon.
I think we're gonna meet a bunch of really drunk rich people.
Well, how much does it pay?
It pays a total of 2,000 gold.
Each?
No,
total.
for the group, a total of 2,000 gold.
Tell them we'll do it for 2,500.
The rate is non-negotiable. It is a predetermined rate set by a retainer fee that House Hurathon pays to the Company of Blades.
So what is it that we are supposed to do?
Lord Mavum Hurathon has requested the presence of Nines and his group and or accompaniment at his manor tomorrow.
So we just need to show up.
I believe there will be more work from the initial meeting, but they want a chance to interview you before they offer any more work.
Well, interview will go great. I'm very sociable.
Okay.
Say I'm sociable.
Why don't we do it?
Yes, what time do we go there?
I like how everyone else is agreeing.
It shall be a late morning,
Ah,
How long does a seance take?
sometimes a few minutes, sometimes several hours. It
What if they're
depends
really good at it?
on- Usually a few minutes, but it does depend on what your purpose is.
We just need a document signed.
That should take no more than an hour.
Yeah, we can really do that first then.
Yeah, we can squeeze
Yeah,
that in
yeah.
between breakfast and second
Yeah, I mean, if
breakfast.
we're late for the other one, they got me by name. Like, what am I? I can show up late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, I think.
Yeah.
so
Cool and legal.
so tomorrow we'll be very busy.
Yeah.
We must see Clairette LaBelle, the seancer,
Yeah.
and get the signed document from the pirate King Ira. And then we will take that document to the town hall
At some point.
at some point, and we will then try to find Grantine, the attorney at law, about this dispute,
Well, also,
and then spending however much time it takes at House Hirtan to be introduced to something or one.
have a job for Nines plus one, a subsidiary of Midnight Brunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Execute.
I want to practice my changeling language before bed.
Sure. Everyone grab your die. Since that's what we're doing.
I got 9, the best.
That is the best.
Nice. I like it.
I'm doing fervent expertise. 43.
Okay, you got 43 and proven expertise. What did you roll?
9.
9. Right, that's right. And you were working on your changeling language. You're sort of struggling with that apparently, since last few rolls have been fairly low.
Sevens has been acting out. They're going through their teen years.
What are you working on of your
I
plethora of
guess-
instruments?
I guess Ocarina.
Ocarina.
Why not?
Sure.
That was an 88.
You're making good progress on that instrument.
Yeah, it's a lot better than every other thing I tried to do in my life.
Artemore.
That's because you're the chosen one.
So I need to say this.
Artemore made a
something-
71. His progress
There's-
towards reading.
That number is suspiciously frequent.
Which?
88. Remember when it was, I don't need to write this down because
What's that?
odds are only 1 in 100 that the number would be repeated.
Was
And
that
it was
88?
repeated 3 times and it was 88. And then 3 episodes ago, I did 12 rolls. And 3 of the 12, 25%, were 88.
And now Nines has rolled
And 88.
What does it even mean?
I don't know. There's something wrong with 88.
It's a good thing, though.
If this shows up at the seance tomorrow,
Then
We'll probably unlock the ghost.
it will. So, you who are Artemore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that you did not find today too terribly disturbing. It could have triggered some serious existential angst.
No. It wasn't too bad. Although that really horrible woman we met, who had lots of stone in her house, that was awful. Please don't take me back there.
I am wondering, what is it if we could go back to something that you would most like to repeat?
I mean, being on the river was nice. That was good. And generally, water's nice. I like water. Because, otter. Mm-hmm. So,
Did you enjoy the Arcturo experience?
not especially.
No? Oh.
It was a bit... what's the word?
Not very filling.
Crappy.
You have learned that word.
Yeah. I read it in something called a zine? Zine? I'm not sure. Yeah.
So the sentience thing is coming along okay then.
It's still a lot to deal with at once.
Yeah. What you must learn is to ignore almost everything that happens.
I'm getting that sense, yeah.
Yeah. Like for example, today we spent an entire day, and other than the things that Zoya learned from reading the Brutalian papers, we experienced almost nothing other than that marble is uncomfortable to sit on.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
not shocking at all.
No.
There was no surprise there.
Pretzels make bad buns.
ask him how the.
I thought it was tasty though,
No, it was.
just messy.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Ask him
I've
about
noticed
his
that
poetry.
if you wear clothes, you don't like getting them messy. Everyone seems to get upset when they get like things they don't think are supposed to be on their clothes, which is kind of weird, because it never really bothered me to get it on my fur, but I don't know, is fur kind of like clothes?
Yes, it is kind of like clothes.
So why does it bother everyone so much when they get stuff like food on their clothes? I ate all sorts of food right off my tummy. I still do.
Yeah, Nines, I think, has done that as well.
I helped myself to a lot of clams tonight. And then I went outside and found a rock.
It's a good rock.
Did you use the rock on the
You in
clams?
Olseth's room?
Those walls are
'cause
crazy
I
thin
still
here.
like to do that. Like, clams are good.
Yeah. And we learned that almost everything is tomorrow.
Yeah. You're kind, all the two-legged things that walk upright. You all seem to want everything to happen not today, but tomorrow, or right now. And every time someone wants something to happen right now, the person they're talking to seems to want to have it happen tomorrow.
That does seem to be a recurring theme, yes.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Why is that?
I think people just prefer to things that they do not have to do something and somebody else wants something to be done, and so there is a temporal conflict. So I am also wondering, are you continuing to do poetry?
I'm trying. It's not very good, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, perhaps tomorrow we can hear one.
I'll try to make a good one tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, I am looking forward to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad that you are adapting to the sentience thing almost as well as everybody else.
And I think that's a perfect way to end the show. I cannot think of anything more.
So everyone
You're adapting to that
try and
sentience
adapt to
thing
sentience today.
about as well as everyone else. That is the message for the show. Just keep on trying to adapt to your sentience. Thank you for watching, everyone. That's my favorite way we've ended the show in a while. And
Keep
take care of
trying.
yourself. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.